What is going on, guys? I know you guys are pretty short right now. Let me lift you guys up a little bit. Whoop, 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 whoop. You guys are getting up there. You guys are almost 6'4", handsome, tan. You guys want to see the views of Bangkok real quick before you dive into the video? Look at that. It's supposed to be monsoon season right now, but as you can see, it's an absolute beautiful day. Some clouds. I haven't even been outside yet, to be completely honest. I've just been chilling in the room. You guys are still pretty short. Let's get up here a little bit more. There we go. Nice one. Now we're at eye level. Hopefully everything's going well for you guys. Today, I just literally have not even stepped foot outside of the apartment. It's Sunday, so it's like rest day. We don't go to the gym. Let's chill out, recover, rejuvenate, and we're having a blast. Getting some work done. Some sales calls a little bit later on throughout the day. But yeah, in this video, I'm just going to go over exactly what I believe to be the most important aspect to be able to create an interesting life. Not even a successful life, to get rich, to get the cars, the houses. This is just to create a lot of dad lore and to make yourself a story out of your life. Just because most people, they don't have one. They just have the copy and paste life that most people, 99% of men, die with, which is just a lot of wasted potential that could have been accomplished if they just took risk, traveled, experienced things instead of just relying and settling for the comfort of the 9 to 5, which isn't that bad. Like the 9 to 5 isn't that bad of a life. You can easily be able to create a lot of cool experiences with the 9 to 5, but most people, they're just very distracted. Maybe they're just stuck in comfort, which leads them to not have anything interesting to look back on when they're on their deathbed, when they're 60, 70, 80, 90 years old. They're looking back on their life, and there's really nothing memorable that happens except maybe they have a kid, maybe they get a mortgage on a house, they finance a car, and that's the extent of their existence, where they just die without ever experiencing anything spectacular at all. And with that, like I was literally in that trap, like in that path of like the only thing that was lied out in front of me in terms of the guarantees of what experiences I would experience was going to university for a business degree, which is absolutely useless, especially in 2025. Like a business degree is just so pointless. That was kind of why I went, and I had like sort of like a basketball kind of scholarship as well, which helped me make my decision to go there. But after a year and a half, I just opened up my eyes to the reality that if I continued down this path of just learning from fake gurus, learning useless skills that I wouldn't even be able to use, and to just end up graduating at 24, 25 years old, just in the same exact position as I went into college in when I was 18, would have just been an absolute utter waste of time, money, and energy. Because in your 20s, you literally have the most abundant and powerful energy as a man, or if you're a woman watching this, as a woman as well, just because you're so young, you're nearing the prime of your life, and you're just wasting it, grinding in the complete wrong direction, learning from people you don't even want to be like. And it just leads you down a path. Like I was looking at myself in the mirror and I was just thinking, like, if I graduate university, work a 9 to 5, get a wife, have kids, get a house, a car, and just work the rest of my life to pay all of these things off. I mean, what kind of existence is that? That's exactly what my dad did, my grandpa did. It's just like I'm just copying them. Like I'm not having anything interesting whatsoever. I'm just a copy and paste individual. And that's not what I wanted for myself. And that's not what you should want as well. You should be able to strive to create an individual within yourself that's able to achieve a life of excitement, of thrill, of being able to unlock joy and to find new experiences that maybe your dad, your grandpa didn't experience for themselves. And now, since ever taking the risk of coming out here to Thailand with $1,500 to my name, I had no income whatsoever. And being able to go through those very, very rough times where I had to fast for 110 hours, not knowing how I was going to pay the bills for electricity, water, my girlfriend that I met the second night of coming out here. I mean, it was just a very dire situation. But to be completely honest, I do miss those times of having my back against the wall, not knowing what the next day was going to bring. Like that was the most exciting part of my life, just waking up, putting my all into each and every single waking minute of my day to find out a way to make money online. It was just an absolute banger time just because like my dad never did that, my grandpa never did that. No one really took that big of a risk in my entire family. So being able to kind of do that for myself and going down a different path that not really many people take was just very exciting, and was able to mold myself into the man that I needed to be in order to live the life of my dreams that I'm living right now. Because right now I'm living in like a 3.5K a month condo with my friends. I have my dream girl, have my bike. I have all these things that I have kind of going for me, and I would have never had these things if I had just stayed the normal, comfortable path that everyone else takes. And that's why I'm making this video for you guys today, to hopefully inspire you to just take a different path. Because most people, like 90% of people, they know they are destined for more. They feel something in them that's like they're craving something, like they want a taste of life. They want to indulge and enjoy life to the fullest. But most people just sit back, they take their hands off of the controller of life, and they just live a copy and paste lifestyle, which is absolutely boring, utter waste of life, in my opinion. And if you're not going after what you truly want and not creating the life of your dreams and not just doing exactly what you want to do each and every single day, and instead you're building out another dream life for another man, aka working a 9 to 5 corporate job, where you're only getting paid by the hour, and the person that you're working for, they're making all of the big bucks. I just think that's absolutely detrimental, especially because like you're gonna value your life at only $14 an hour. An hour of your life is gone. You can never get it again. Time is the most valuable currency in all of existence, and you're selling it for $14 an hour. Just think about that for a second. It's just absolutely insane. So of course that's totally okay, especially if you have nothing going for you right now, no skills, no network, no opportunities. This is probably the best way you can, at least have an income to survive. But what I've been able to, what I did and what a lot of other people do as well, is they use the 9 to 5, the income that they get from that, into fueling a different life, a life that they actually want. I wish I did this for myself, but instead I took a loan from an ex-drug dealer to come out here with the 1,500 that I did have. But you can obviously do it in a lot simpler, easier, kind of more guaranteeable way, where instead of just spending your money on going out and watching sports, drugs, TV, movies, and all these BS things that are just distractions that are only helping you escape your current reality temporarily, instead you can use the income that you're getting to create and to power and to create a path and to fuel your dream life, instead of just wasting it on temporarily escaping your reality. Because in all honesty, you should be creating a reality where you don't need to escape it. You don't need to take vacations, because what's a vacation? Ask yourself that very question. A vacation is to escape, is to go away from where you currently are right now. I've never taken a vacation in the last 2 years. I'm just living. Like, that's just a part of life. Most people think Thailand is like some luxurious vacation, going to Koh Samui, Bangkok, Bali, or anywhere else in the world, Dubai. They think this is like a vacation. But for me, that's life. So if that's some type of life that you want, to be able to travel the world and make money online, you need to figure out a way to make that happen. You can't obviously do it through a 9 to 5. Let's just say working at Burger King. You have to physically be there. You have to listen to a boss. You have to actually physically be there. But with making money online, you just need a phone, a laptop, Wi-Fi, a mouth, a heart that beats, and you're good to go. It's all about just being able to learn the exact skills that you need to make it work, and to be able to find the right vehicle. Because especially with making money online, a lot of these different online businesses, they take a lot of skills, effort, failure, startup capital. But luckily for me, I was able to find a vehicle, High Ticket Sales, where I'd be able to place myself as a setter or a closer with these online businesses that are already making a lot of money. And I just help take a lot of workload off of their hands and call and close those cold kind of their leads for them. So that way I'm just kind of like the middleman in this digital gold rush that they're in. And you don't have to do that. This is more for me because I love talking to people. I love helping people solve their problems, providing solutions. I just love sales. Sales is life, in my opinion. But if that's not your thing, if you're more of an introvert, sales might not be for you. There's day trading, e-commerce. There's so many different avenues to make money online. Even AI is coming into the picture now. I can help these businesses with AI if you learn how to do it. I'm not that interested in that. I'd just rather talk to people and make money. But if that's your type of thing where you're good with computers and all that type of stuff, then AI, e-commerce, all these other ones would probably be best for you. And the thing is, like with making money online, it is like pretty hard. That's why no one really does it. It's just because, like, especially as time goes on, the competition keeps getting more and more fierce as more and more people are learning how to do it. So the longer you wait to start making money online, the harder and harder it will be. I wish I was able to learn this fact when I was like in high school. Luckily, I still learned it midway through college, which was able to provide the life that I'm living right now. But if you're waiting another 5 to 10 years, it may even be impossible. So why are you waiting around to just like wait for someone to come save you? No one's gonna come knock on your door and to just hand you your dream life. You have to go out there and get it yourself. And how I looked at risk, like when I was going from like the 9 to 5 working at Racetrack Red Lobster, this contracting job, working on the roofs, I was like, okay, well, if I risk it, come out here to Thailand with $1,500 to my name, no income whatsoever, the worst thing that could happen is that I just take a loan, book a flight back. I can go back to work at the 9 to 5. Like that's the worst that can happen is where I currently was. And that's probably the exact same case for you. Where you are right now, this is exactly where you'll be if the risk doesn't work out. So why not take the risk? Because the only thing that's possible is either you get your dream life of what you've always wanted for your entirety of your life, or where you already were. There's really no risk whatsoever. The only thing is like the failures, of course, they will happen. You might get scammed by like these online fake gurus, these scammers. You might go into the wrong business model. You might not learn the right skills you need. There's going to be a lot of different hurdles, some obstacles that will come up on the path towards where you truly want to go in this life. But the thing is, like how I looked at failure, it really transitioned, like shifted when I went completely broken, hit rock bottom with no point of like hope or opportunity in line in my vision. Like all hope was lost, nothing going for me, rock bottom. I was like, okay, I have nothing to lose and everything to gain. And with that kind of mindset where you just treat failure not as the end all be all, like it's time to go home, I give up on my dreams, I'm gonna go work the 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. You don't have to think of failure like that. Because with failure, instead of treating it like a stoppage of like, there's no way in hell I can get around this failure to get to the other side of where I really want to go, look at failure as more of a kind of learning lesson. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did I get scammed? Why did I fail at this business? Because the thing with all of these online businesses or any physical business for that matter is that none of them fail. If people are making money with them, it's not the business or the person that's a scam. It's you that's a scam. So to be able to combat failure is to just learn your lessons, learn from your failures. And I would recommend to fail as much as you can, especially in your 20s, just because the more you fail, the more you learn, the more you grow, the more you're able to learn what you did wrong, what you did right, and to keep stacking the right things until you're able to learn enough lessons to be able to reach to where you actually wanted to go in the first place. It's just like that one chart one of my students, Jan, showed me is like, you start off with wanting to make money online. You have very increased optimism. Like maybe you watch one of these videos where it's like motivational. You're like, oh my gosh, I can actually do this for myself. You have the optimism. You start in the business, whatever it may be. Let's just say it's high ticket sales. You start outreaching, start learning the skill of sales. And then it gets really hard. You don't get any answers. You have no idea how to outreach. You don't have enough skills. You start going in a downtrend. And most people, when they hit this bottom of the downtrend, they give up. They go back to the 9 to 5. They're like, this isn't for me. Let me try e-commerce. Let me try day trading. And when they go to these different online businesses or even a physical business, they go through that same exact path. They have increased optimism. Try it. Figure out it's actually pretty hard. Go in a downward trend. And then that's when they give up and try something else or just ultimately give up. And I forgot what that chart is called. But if you reach that downward point in that trend at the crease of it, and you don't give up and you just have the resilience to keep going, keep leveling up your skills, keep outreaching, keep networking and building out your entire network, you'll be able to break through that point of the trough of the graph and push upwards to where you actually want to go. And that's exactly what happened to me. And that's what happens to 99% of people as well. It's not just an easy get rich quick, travel the world. It's not just like a instant flip of a switch and you're living your dream life. It's like a marathon. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. You have to be able to know that you're going to go through failures, hard times. You're not going to make any money for the first 6 to 12 months, just depending on how bad you want and how focused you are. But once you do hit that point, you'll be able to look back on the path that you ran, the marathon, and you realize the whole point was the marathon itself. It wasn't even making money online that you wanted. It was the marathon that was the point of it all. And that's what I realized for myself. Like making money online, it's great, it's cool. But it was the journey to go from 0 to 20K a month. That was the whole point of my life, of the existence. It was the failures, it was the connections, the friends that I made along the way, like all that type of stuff. Like it wasn't the destination that matters the most, it's a journey. So make sure that like when you're going through life that you're not just going through every other journey that everyone else is going through. Create your own journey, create your own path, your own life, your own vision. So that way you're able to create a unique individual within yourself, because everyone on earth is born unique. But the sad reality is that most people, they die a copy. They lay on their deathbed just like everyone else, with all the dreams in the grave, all of the potential just completely wasted, which should inspire you. Because if you waste your life, the one life that you have, and you just completely waste all of your time, your energy, and it's all in the grave, I mean, how bad do you think you would feel if you're just lying there, your heart's about to stop, your brain waves are slowing down, like, oh my gosh, what a waste. I could have done so much more. Like that'll be the worst feeling of your entirety of your life, is feeling that regret of so much wasted potential. So go after what you truly want. Don't be afraid of the risk. There is no risk. The failures, they will come. Overcome them. Learn from your mistakes. Surround yourself with very positive people that will only help you level you up. And that was a very big change that I had to make. That was very hard to do. You know, like the meme, like cutting off your day ones after you made it. That's not like unnatural, because with your day ones, a lot of your friends right now, maybe they're drinking, they're partying, smoking weed, grinding in the complete wrong direction. And you likely are grinding the wrong direction as well, just as I was. And you start moving down the path of your dreams. You're starting to level up, cut out the vices, surround yourself with newer people that are levels above you. Your friends will see you taking the risk and the actions that they are so afraid to take themselves. And most people's ego, they can't handle seeing someone that was at the same level as them level up, and they see that they're still at the same place that you were previously. They're going to try to pull you back down to their level, and it's only natural. So sometimes you do have to cut some people off, and it's pretty hard to do, especially if you think your friends are going to be there for your entire life. But the sad reality is that's just not the case. But yeah, other than that, guys, it's been an absolute banger of a day so far. We're going to rest and recover some more. Enjoy the beautiful views. As you guys can see behind me, look at Bangkok. What a beautiful city. But yeah, other than that, guys, it's been a pleasure for the very few of you that are watching this, and I will see you guys tomorrow or in the next one. I don't know when I'm going to post another video.